win the morning, you're gonna win the day. So in the morning, I want you to get into the habit of spending that time, the first 1 to 2 hours, just on yourself. Just on yourself, so that you create these habits of winning that first part of the morning, because it's gonna set you up for an incredible day. If you get distracted by other things, if you check your phone, if you start checking your emails, letting all these other distractions, listening to the news, whatever, you're gonna be in chaos throughout the day. You're already giving away your power and letting something outside of you. I'm gonna share a few things. This idea just kind of inspired, me to share this with you, because I was talking with a client of mine yesterday, and she was really stuck. She was really stuck. She was going through a lot of situations which are opportunities to get better. And just asking her some questions, I suggested spending the first hour in the day, and we created some processes. So when I wake up in the morning, I usually spend the first 1 to 1.5 hours just on me. And I've got processes that I've created that have been suggested to me through my mentors that I've been implementing now. So one of the first things that I do as soon as I get out of bed, I come and I sit here, and I've got my notepad and my pen already available, already ready, they're ready to go. And I start doing a gratitude exercise, and it's only 10 minutes. And I start doing gratitude for things that I already have achieved in my life, and then for things that I am going to achieve that I'm not here yet, but I will achieve. So I do a 10-minute gratitude exercise, and I really get into the feeling of it. Feeling really grateful for all the things that I have and all the things that are coming into my life. Then, with another notepad, I sit and I start writing out my goals. Now I write out my goals, 50 times. I used to start writing it out 10, 20 times, but I really wanted to, impress into my subconscious what was possible. Paradigm doesn't want change. It doesn't like repetition. So the more you start to do something, the paradigm is gonna resist. It's gonna resist that change. And it's illogical to write my goal 50 times. But why am I doing that? I'm reprogramming my subconscious. Then, the second part of my morning is I come into here. I come into the washroom, and I've got this nice, beautiful, big mirror. And I do what's called mirror work. And in the mirror, I do 20 I am statements. And this could be something like, I am powerful, I am confident, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am successful, I am decisive, I am urgent. Whatever it is that you want, do these statements that resonate with you. But what you're doing is you're commanding and expecting more of who you are, more of the person that you want to be. And the self-talk is very important. So I am statements are very powerful. I'll come into this mirror, I'll look myself in the eye, and I'll give myself 20 I am statements. Then I get into about 5 to 10 minutes of auto-suggesting. And auto-suggesting, it's a statement from yourself to yourself. And what you're doing, again, it's reaffirming the goal that you've set. Now, I included my goal into my auto-suggestion statement. And so that's very powerful, because not only am I writing it from what you saw before in the notepad, but now I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm demanding it of myself. I'm expecting it of myself. I'm speaking it into existence, and it's very powerful. The last, 30 to 40 minutes, I come out here again. And then this is where I do my study. So I study my craft, the things that I'm into, and then I study something that I want to learn and make a part of me. And I sit here and I study the same paragraph, the same chapter over and over again until it becomes a part of me. And I've also got extra things that I study. I got extra audios and videos that I'll go and reference to as a resource. But I use this 30 to 40 minutes intentionally. Intentionally, that's a very important word, because I intentionally want to make a part of me what I am studying. And I don't move on and change something until it is a part of me. We're programmed this way. We read a book once and we put it back on the shelf. So the book's never in us. There's so many great personal development books and resources out there, but logic tells us we read it once, we gather the information, and then we put it back on the shelf. So we haven't internalized it, and it's not a part of who we are, and we're going to continue to do the same habits and behaviors that we've always been conditioned to. So part of my study is really to be intentional, and whatever I'm studying, I want that to be a part of me before I start to move on. So now I'm set up to win. I spent that first 1 to 1.5 hours just on me, getting myself into a great vibration, into a great state. I've already created 3 to 4 wins first thing in the morning, as soon as I got out of bed. Now I am ready to attack my day with intention, with direction, with purpose, with urgency, and I've just created such a winning habit. You know, if you're struggling throughout the day, if you're operating throughout the day in chaos, maybe start spending that first 1 to 1.5 hours just on you. And if you need help, you know, upgrading your mindset, thinking better about yourself, stepping into the self-talk and the self-image of the person you want to become, and you need help with some of these processes, connect with me, message me anytime. That's what I do. I help people like you increase your level of awareness, start to feel better about yourself, and start to create the results that you want in your life. So that's just some of the things that I do. If you need help with that, message me anytime and I'll help you. Hope that helps.